What's up, Vikings? Welcome back to another fantastic episode of NPTV.
But before we get to the news, please stand for a moment of silence. Now please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For lunch today, we will be having honey bacon glazed tender chicken sandwich with a fresh garden salad and baby carrots. Or you can have corn dog with french fries.
Sunday is Viking Bridge Night. All seniors are encouraged to kick off homecoming week by coming out to our first ever Viking Bridge Night at 5 p.m. to welcome all of our kindergartners into the Viking family.
Seniors will be given a small gift to give to the kindergarten students to encourage them to look forward when they get to participate in high school activities. Please wear school colors or jerseys if you have them. We'd like to see as many seniors there as possible.
Next week, it is College Go Week. This means that most colleges will waive their college application fees.
Next Tuesday, there will be a junior student council meeting at 8 a.m. in room M15.
On Wednesday the 25th, there will be a full student council meeting at 7:15 a.m. in the auditorium and a Wabash College rep visit at 8 a.m. in the auditorium. This is for males only.
Next Thursday, there will be an FCA meeting at 7:15 a.m. in room C8. There will also be a Jostens class ring ordering information meeting at 8 a.m. in the auditorium and a Jostens graduation product ordering informational meeting at 8:25 a.m. in the auditorium.
On Friday the 27th, there will be a National Honor Society United Day of Caring field trip. It will also be homecoming day.
Speaking of homecoming, we want to take time to note a few important things as we lead into next week. First off, the race for the Spirit Shield begins on Monday. Whichever class wins the most points will get to go to lunch early every day the following week. There will be plenty of opportunities to earn points for your class.
One new chance for points this year is through a tissue drive. Bring in boxes of tissues Monday through Thursday next week and turn them into your homeroom teacher. Be sure to write your graduation year on top of the box to make sure your class gets credit for your donation. The group who donates the most boxes will earn 50 points for their class.
The easiest way to earn points for your class, though, is just by dressing up for each day of the Spirit Days. Your class gets points based on the percentage of students who are dressed up, so we encourage your classmates to take part each day. Monday is Pajama Day. Note that your standard athletic shorts or sweatpants don't count as dressing up.
Tuesday is USA Day. There will also be an opportunity to earn 5 points for your class by coming to next week's soccer game on Tuesday night.
Wednesday is Theme Day, where you'll dress as your hall, where seniors are beach, juniors are inside out, sophomores are superheroes versus villains, and freshmen are slumber party.
Thursday is Western Day and Friday is Neon.
We will have a pep rally Friday afternoon from 1 to 3 on the football field. Be sure to sign up on the Rowdy Red bulletin board if you want to play any games. Each student is only allowed to sign up for one game, but there will be a chance for some group games for everyone to play on Friday regardless of whether or not they have signed up for anything.
Those of you who were here last year know that it was hot, so please plan accordingly and bring a water bottle. Now for a look at our senior spotlight.
We're starting our senior spotlight highlighting two incredible seniors, Luke Garrison and Jacob Pugh. Luke was chosen because of his involvement in activities at North Posey and for being one of the most enjoyable people to be around here at the school.
My brother has been a member of the football team for 2 years. He is recognized for his enthusiastic cheers during games and helping out around the field. One of his inspiring quotes I like is, "Even though I don't play often, I like being a part of the team, and I have hope for us to make us to say it again. If you see him, he wears the number 43, so show him some love."
Luke has also been in the art club for 3 years and loves it. He enjoys painting and drawing his favorite movie characters. A quote from Mrs. Wilson says, "I'm constantly impressed with Luke's work ethic, creativity, and attention to detail. He never backs down from a challenge, and his artwork shows it."
Some fun facts about Luke are that he loves to help people when he can. He has been in student council for 3 years, and he really enjoys it. And he has also likes to have fun, which I can get behind too.
Luke also helps with lunch in the cafeteria, helping them clean, take out the trash, and just helping everyone in general. After high school, Luke plans to work at Toyota.
Next up in the spotlight, we've got Jacob Pugh.
Jacob Pugh was chosen because of his wide variety of extracurricular activities and simply because he always puts a smile on our faces.
Jacob is involved in a wide variety of activities including Student Council, National Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, BPA, theater, and band. He is also the voice of Viking baseball, and Mr. Kirkman couldn't be more excited to have him announced at each game.
Jacob is also the president of his church senior youth group, and he said, "I love The Office, and my favorite character is probably Kevin." When asked about a fun fact, he has a favorite teacher, but he won't say. However, he did say his favorite class is band.
Jacob is most proud of the work he's done for both Student Council and the band. Jacob consistently works hard in his various activities and puts in countless hours that many may not ever see. The pride he has in his school shines through his dedications to all his activities.
Anyone who has crossed paths with Jacob Pugh knows he is an amazing senior and a great fan. Nathan Mendana said, "I've known Jacob since 7th grade, but then he was a goofy guy, and now he's still a goofy guy. We're happy to this goofy guy in our spotlight." Now sending it over to Isaac and Piper with sports.
Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to NPSN. I'm Isaac.
And I'm Piper. Now it's time for your weekly sports news.
We've been very busy with sports this week.
First off, we had the first cheer competition on Sunday. The cheer team won both first and third at Jefferson High School.
Monday, volleyball played at home versus Pike Central and won. JV football beat Tell City at home, and girls golf played at Mount Vernon.
Tuesday, boys tennis played at Mount Vernon and won 5-0, and volleyball played at Wrights and also won.
Wednesday, girls golf played their last match of the regular season against Princeton, coming up with just 6 strokes behind, and boys tennis played against Mater Dei and won 3-2.
Last night, boys tennis played at home versus Forest Park and unfortunately came up short. Girls soccer got a win at Southridge last night, beating the Raiders 3-0. Senior Zoe Bippus hit a huge milestone with her 500th career save. Congratulations, Zoe.
Tonight, our football team has a huge game against Heritage Hills at home. The game starts at 7, and it's sure to be a good one, so show up and show out.
Don't forget to dress out in your greatest American gear, because that's the theme.
Tomorrow, we have a girls golf sectional at 8 a.m., cross country at 9:30 versus South Knox, boys soccer at 11 versus Washington, and girls soccer at 11 versus Princeton.
Next Monday, we have a boys soccer at 5:30 versus Mount Carmel, boys tennis at 4 versus FJ Wrights, and JV football at 6 versus Heritage Hills.
Next Tuesday, we have girls volleyball at 6:30 versus Southridge, boys soccer at 5 versus Mount Carmel, girls soccer at 7 versus Pike Central, and boys tennis at 4:30 versus Heritage Hills.
This may sound crazy, but next Wednesday we have no matches.
Next Thursday, we have girls volleyball at 7 p.m. versus Tecumseh, boys soccer at 7 versus Heritage Hills, girls soccer at 5:30 versus Heritage Hills, and boys tennis at 4:30 versus North.
Next Friday we play Tecumseh at 7.
That's all for sports. Now sending it over to weather with Jason Seth.
Good morning, Vikings. I'm Seth.
And I'm Jess.
This week's weather has been hot, highs 80s and lows 90s all over the week. It's insane.
It really has been hot lately. Speaking of temps,
Today, another hot day with a high of 92 and a low of 68. Saturday, another hot day with a high of 91 and a low of 65. And a rainy Sunday with a high of 86 and a low of 67.
on Monday, we have some thunderstorms. The high will be 84 and a low of 64. And lastly, on Tuesday, it'll be another rainy day, with temps lowering to a high of 81 and a low of 59.
Thank you for listening, Vikings. Now let's head over to Lee and Trevor with some insights on Kunstfest.
Good morning, Vikings. I'm Lee.
And I'm Trevor.
Are you going to Kunstfest this weekend?
What's that?
Well, Kunstfest is New Harmony's largest event of the year, celebrating German heritage and art. Artists from across the region will sell and showcase their creations.
Will there be anything other than art there?
Yes, there will. There will be around 250 vendors lining the streets selling crafts, antiques, food, and more. The local storefronts will be open as well.
When did you say this was?
Coonsfest will take place on Saturday, September 21st from 9 to 5 p.m. and Sunday, the 22nd from 9 to 4 p.m.
Sounds interesting. Make sure to have fun this weekend, Vikings. NPTV signing off.